Coming to you at 0900 hours on November 15, 2020. I just want to say thank you for being part of the family. I'm going in a new direction on social media. I made it to the graceful age of 38, and I don't see no longer to have this channel. So I'm going to just make a YouTube where I have my channels and playlists and everything. And so with those playlists, you can go to each video. I have over, I want to say 500 videos. And the reason I did this overall, as I always said, but it was deeper too. I wanted to show the young men and the women, but basically the young men of my race, our race, African Descendant, Indigenous, whatever you want to call us. I was born in America of a dark skin hue color, which from history, we are known as African Descendant or Indigenous or Aboriginal people. I don't get into the other names because the other names I'm still unsure of because of the history, but my story is still a mystery. His story, my story, mystery. So that's why I have an empty thought. But the direction I want to go in is in the Brother Talk series because that's always been who I am, the community and unity. And I want to bring brothers together because, sorry, brothers, I disagree with a lot of things brothers say and do. Based on my moral compass, I don't care where it came from. I don't just want to sit. I just don't want to sit up there and hurt somebody of my race. That include the women. See, women talking about, oh, I'm married, but how many women you hurt in your past? And women talking about, oh, he hurt me, but how many men you hurt in your past? See, we won't tell our kids this. See, even about racial equality, we want equality with people that shows no equality. See, our kids don't know this. Our kids don't know about credit. You talk about we get injustice. We don't know the law. You know what the federal system is? No. You know the feudal area? No. So I wanted to make our brothers knowledgeable. But as I see, as a race, go check out, if you're a young man or a woman, go look at the views, type in the thing, when we discussing how can we learn about when we're being stopped in traffic. Go look at the views on those videos. Now go look at the videos when we are hating each other, black men hating black women or black women grooming, mamminizing, I know it's not a word, black women to, I call them black because they're acting black. They're acting as a color. They're not acting as who they are. Grooming black women to be with other race men, but showing how the hatred. You're going to see this, children, is going to be you're going to say, damn, parental advisory, I don't talk this way except when I get a thought and I don't want to filter it. You're going to say, damn, y'all some fucked up ass niggas back then. If you are alive and you're listening to this now in 100 years, 200 years, it's a YouTube or these videos are circulating, you're going, I'm telling you, we are fucked up. We are totally fucked up. We are stupid as fuck. We are a stupid as fuck race. Yes, you're going to see this. And you're going to be mixed with a lot of things. So you're going to be dark-skinned, but you're going to have all these ethnicities. And you're going to be saying, these people are stupid. You won't even say, I sound stupid. But the things I've been through, I've been called a racist. Race is. It's okay for everybody to do or say something to me. But when I stood my ground, I became a racist. When I wanted to see my mother, my mother had to walk. Listen to what you're not going to hear about history anymore. But you're gonna hear about it. This really happened. I'm happy I was born in the 80s at least. I wish I was born a couple years earlier, so I can hear more of because older people have passed on. They had to literally, you're gonna see how stupid the fuck you're running. You're gonna be with another race person. You're gonna say, damn, your race was stupid as fuck too. They both was all cursed. They saying they hated the person because based on their skin color, they hated a person. Watch what those people are going to be saying. You're going to say, damn, we some dumbass people. You're going to say, we the fucking apes and animals. You're going to say the animal are smarter than us. They're more intelligent. When an animal know they do wrong, an animal know If he cannot be himself, an animal would drown himself. When the scorpion knows he's in danger, he will stab himself to death. We don't do that. We try to take people along with us. We try to pull people down with us. We're the animals. The scorpions and the deer are not the animals. We're the animals. We keep calling ourselves human or humanity. Even these people like, no, we're not we're the animals. We're killing the animals in factories. We're breeding. Look, I eat chicken, but even listen to what we're doing. Even my mind had to break away. Look at that. We breed chickens to lay eggs. So we have eggs for breakfast, whatever. And I love eggs. Look at that. We breed chickens. And then we breed other chickens to be ate. And we make factories. Who's the animal? And we literally, if you show our daughters and sons we got information and we don't read it. You're going to see how dumb we are. It's going to be information. Just as I said, we keep saying the government, we allowed the 45th president to be a rich man that never went to military. He never had no understanding of the economy. He don't even understand business. He had to file for bankruptcy. His father gave him millions of dollars after he left the home at 17 and 18. We chose him, and then we got mad that he didn't win another. You're going to see how stupid we is. I hope these videos, as when I play the video games, it's video games. And it show like the decimated cities. But then people can hear archives. I hope you hear my archives so you can hear truth. I actually tried to show people how to do things. I'm less than because I'm called less than because I don't have certain things. But it's funny, I'm the less than man, but I know how to do things that men that have all these children and women and money. I know how to change a tire. I know look, I'm looked down upon because I don't have a driver's license. Women said they're turned off by me, but I can change a tire. I know how to make sure an engine can rev. I know how to maintenance an engine. I never drove. I know how to drive, put it that way. I know how to drive a vehicle from point A to point B. You need to get home and you are not able to drive. I can jump in behind the wheel, get behind the wheel, sit in that seat and drive you home. But I am called less than because I don't have a car and a driver's license because I don't want to drive. Women don't want to cook, but we don't call them less than. Women out there selling, young women out here, they were selling their vagina. So this woman, they could make a song about their vagina, but she got a college. Look at the stupidity that she made a song. Even the rappers, dudes have college degrees, and they make songs about degrading the women in their race. They got college degrees. Education, means to go out. That means your mind has went to another place where it said, I don't have to do that's a less than mind. That's a low frequency, what we call it now. We came up with all these words. We even said a man is an alpha and a beta, but we don't use gamma. We don't use zeta. We don't use we don't use nothing else. We don't use those. Yep, those are, I go study information and that was an accident and I'll bring it up. See, people don't know about this. You're going to say there was laws for people to be segregated. My mother and father, I'm 38 at the time. November 15, I turned 38. At the time, my mother and father had to walk through our mother was getting thrown rocks by a grown white man because of her skin color. They didn't want her to go to a school where she can learn a little bit instead of just being amongst. So imagine somebody teaching you, because they're teaching, they're not guiding you or challenging you. Somebody teaching you information that's less than your counterparts. So your counterpart is enough. You're gonna hear about this. Other race people getting mad that now that same information that they have, I can finally know what a futurals, I can know what Dredd versus Scott and Board of Education. We had to fight that. A race had to fight to get for the people, a constitution we needed a preamble. We needed amendments, the Bill of Rights, a civil right, civil. civilized people. And the groups coming out. See, that dude wearing that purple was a dude that hate. Come on, I'm following. They created, it's a book. It's going to be, you're going to be laughing. It's going to be a book that create evil. And we not going to see the evil in it. You're going to see a book. You'll say, why my race was divided? This book divide and separate us. It told people to get away from their families if they don't believe. Because I don't believe what you believe. So even somebody, I don't hate a homosexual. I'm called a homophobe because I know it take a man and a woman. You're going to have people out here, women going to be out here manipulating their body and saying that's her body. Somebody body shamed her. You're going to have people out here talking about, oh, kill somebody because of their sexual preference. You're going to have people out here telling little kids 11 is the age of consent. You're going to sit there, and if you in your right mind, because I'm sorry, if you saying all of this is okay in the 1,000 years, if you hear this, I'm going to say, damn, well, maybe we wasn't. Maybe we was. You're going to have to agree with what I'm saying, even in your wrongness. It said there's good and bad. People like, oh, there's evil, this and that. People say there's evil, but then in the authorities that create it, they say that's not evil, but they want to be. Look how dumb we are. We gonna be wanting to be under that same evil, and we gonna be loving the people that hate. People hate me for my race. I'm this skin color, this man. People hate me. Never met a day in my life. They hate me. I don't hate those people, but I know they're gonna help me. Or not help me, hate me. Then you're gonna have something that help me. And they help because I help too. Oh, I'm walking on the street and I see an older woman raking her yard. I ask, do you need help? Want to help you bag that? And every blue we in a world where a woman are doing work and the women saying no to men to help him because she's so-called scared, because you're going to see them. You're going to see the mind fuck in the media. They've created for that color man to be hated for no reason. I'm minding my business, I'm going on a path to my way. I'm taking time to ask someone, and you're gonna see. And then even the young ladies, you hold the door for them in this era. It is 2020. You hold the door. They're gonna say, "Why are you holding the door for me?" You're gonna see all the mind fuck. It's a mind fuck. And you're gonna see how dumb we are. You're gonna say, that parrot's smarter than me. That deer is smarter than us. And the same people that hate me go call me a racist. They gonna say, I don't got hatred, and I always ask people this, and everybody's get it. They don't understand how this works. What do you treat? The cold or the symptom? Give you a minute. Everybody say symptom. So I'm gonna treat the cough. The cold is in my chest. Should I not find out how do I extinguish the cold in my chest? No, people say the symptom. So the racism is the cold. The symptom is I don't have hate, but I know I experience racism for no reason. And people will say, well, your energy. Well, my energy don't bring. I have walked up to men of the hateful race and didn't think, and that's why I say everybody's not racist. That's why I don't go that route. That's stupid as fuck to say everybody racist. That's stupid as fuck. I'm going to say a whole race is racist. Well, I can say my whole race is fucking stupid then. If that's the case, the man, that's him, I can say all of us that look this skin color is stupid. If they all racist, we all stupid because we all follow them, right? So we follow racists down the line. So don't that make you, see, you're going to say this brother may not have all his marbles because I was told I don't have all my marbles. But you telling me that dude, racist, can find love with a man that'll take you. But you know what's funny? Change it. Even though I don't have a license, I learned a lot of skills about a car. I know a lot of things in life, but I don't have the money. I don't want the money. Because you know how to get money in this era? I have to manipulate people's mind. I have to manipulate men and women of all race. I'm actually studying how to make an earnest living for me, for I can go to sleep without being usury. People don't know what usury. Look up when you see that, you're going to hear usury. Capitalism. That's slavery. That didn't change nothing. People's like, well, we need a government. No, you need discipline and order. You know why I don't go and kill people? Because I don't want to. Because I know, thankful for the mother I had, and thankful for even when my mother didn't say something to me, when I was out and about, I remembered upon other little, this is the perfect scenario, what I was talking about. Teachings. Not training. I don't want to train nobody. I want to teach because I want to know why I'm doing this is wrong. I was so in my teaching, I had a guidance. Thankful for my mother and father as a guidance. My father said, why you want to cuss? I said, my mother said, why you want to do that? She didn't tell me not to do it, but she gonna whoop my butt because she already know it's wrong inside of her. I don't know it's wrong, but she said, why do you want to do it? And I will still whoop your butt because you did it. Because everybody else, that's not a good reason. Come up with I got reasons. I can explain. See, they call me an atheist and everything, an occultist, all these and other names I heard because I actually can explain my belief and faith to them. Even in their belief and faith, they can't even explain their belief. Believe, they're blessed, be blessed. They can't even tell you what nothing means. Except that I did it because it worked. That's all they need. I did it because it worked. So, of course, if capitalism worked, I did it because it worked. They're not going to peer. See, I'm going to peer in it. See, but then it's a multitude. I'm okay with people and their beliefs. But you know what I always run into? People of their beliefs are not okay with where you were thinking. Isn't that ironic? Those same people that read those books. So they don't understand how they books show them how to divide from me and to hate me. That's a hatred. If you read your books, but then they don't even read their books fully. So sometimes the books don't even say hate me or divide from me. They half-assing their thoughts. They're half-assing their study. If they said, put something in the book. Put something in the book. They're not going to read it. And that's for my race. That same color, man. You put it in a book for a lot of our race people that color, you're going to see it. You're going to see why I'm talking about race. Because you're going to look at the history. And I hope the whole archives, I hope you get to see these women of you're going to say, why was women teaching women? Why was dude talking about he a high value? But then you're going to see high value guy. He's able to put his house together. He able to cook his own food, clean his own home, make his own. He know how to do all of these skills. He got all these gifts because they become talents and gifts once you learn them and you put it together and you start using them. No woman wanted to be with them. The women wanted to be with the man because he can hire a guy who can do that. But that man could do none of them things on his own. And you're going to say, why would she want to be with a man that cannot? If something breaks, he got a call. Listen to peep this game. Peep this game. He got to call another man to go do this. Think about that. But since I don't have a driver's license, I'm not looked at. Since I don't, and then the way we look, the looks are so fake in this era. Oh my goodness. The body shaming part I was talking about. Women are getting a BBL. It's going to be called a Brazilian butt lift. When you're going to look back at this. And you're going to see. Why would a woman want to do that? Women ain't got hip curves and booty and breasts want to do all that to their body. They think there's nothing wrong with that. They want to cut their body. Something can go wrong, which it does. You're cutting off your body that was your vessel that was given to you. People will say, we're going to honor this vessel. And you're going to see how water, even in our fake religion, you're going to see how water. I have more understanding to a person, even though in their belief in faith, to believe in something blindly. If they do it blindly. But it's going to be sad. They even watering down their religion. They watering down their own. The same people. The girl would go spread her vagina on the internet in front of men talking about God brought me through. And there's no offense to them. And they hate talking to me. I said, if you take it, I'm talking to you. When you're talking about something towards me, I don't listen to you. Because as soon as you start saying things, I started saying, I know how to fix a car, and I don't even have a driver's license. Think about that. I don't have I know how to do things that I don't even have. But people that have these things don't even know nothing about them. They can barely tell you When they need an oil, you know how you have to maintenance yourself? So you will eat green foods to flush out of your system all the gook and gunk in your body, right? A car need that as well. We created things to mimic us. You're gonna see a television, an old lamp. You're gonna see all of these things to mimic. It's gonna be male and female part. But then we try to go into the world and deny the male and female part. That's why he have an empty thought. That's why he pointing out of his head saying, oh. And this is what I'm telling you. This is what we did. You're gonna say we a bunch of damn fools. You're gonna say we stupid and crazy. You're gonna be thankful for the information but we was already smart 2020 years ago, but people or race wanted to held people captives and conquer and dominate. I don't have a heart, a feeling of conquer and dominate. And the one thing you're gonna hear about is love, but you're not gonna hear love. Think about it. This era, you're gonna hear about love, but you're not gonna hear people talking of even all these YouTube people, these women that's talking about, oh, go be with other race, or I'm married, I don't have no respect for him and her. They don't have no love either. They gonna say, why? They gonna say, but this is why I love my wife. This is why I love my husband. You're gonna see a very few people use the word love. The very few people that say the word love, not gonna have the greatest of riches, but they're gonna be living. Look, I'm living the same way as a rich person, but I have so-called less than. So I'm gonna say I have less money. I don't have less money, but that's our mind frame. That's gonna be our theology. That's our hypothesis of money is gonna base. You're gonna see like, wow, she got happy because she got more money, an income. It's called dividend. Dividend, divide ends. She's happier. He's happier because he got more of that in his pocket. But then you got to go spend it. That's why they call it current. See how currency, dividend, income, currency, market, capitalism, usury. And they don't see the play. They say that's a play on word. But then you're going to see words. You're going to look up words. And people are going to be using them. Then you're going to go look it up and go like, you don't even have the whole definition. Where did the word come from? Words have to come from somewhere because originally they were pictures. And you're going to see that. You're going to see the picture. We call them hieroglyphics. Maybe you're going to have a different name. Even the word God going to have different names throughout the eras. They're going to call it something totally different. They're going to call it like these secret societies different names. They're going to call different people each century different names. You're going to see it. And you're going to say, wow, we did a mind fuck on each other. Each other. We all doing it to each other. See, I see that. That's why I don't have no energy to produce for this earth. Because this earth is going to survive with us or without us. The earth survives. The earth create typhoons, and we say they correct no, because that typhoon killed the same people that so-called were part of the government officials. The weather storms, the earth's going to clean itself up. I'm going to be happy. I also say I want a nuclear bomb to hit the earth to see how we respond. No, because we're going to be the same way. During devastation, we still use race. We made it a thing called race and classification of people. We still did that. We as in the people, us, who's talking. You'll see my other videos, and you'll say, well, this guy wasn't all the way stupid. I was a little stupid. Because at times, I do get of anger, of reasoning. Why does this happen to me? But I have to stop and think, man, he's just as cursed as the people around me. So what I say unto one, I say unto all, is your path, your journey, is your choice. This is my last one. So I'm going to go into the Brother Talk series. Everything's going to be focused on the Brother Talk series from now on. And that's my community and unity, to unite of brothers. And that's the reason I want to start this, because they said online don't have as much as offline. Yes, it does. When you see this, when you read in the archives, you're going to see how kids from like 2000 to 2020 to 2020, even in the 1900s, they start creating electronics and became zombies, the real zombies. These kids gonna have no mind. They know, these kids that I speak to know how I remember at 10, I knew how to read and write. I thought I was weak. This is another example compared to a lot of men. So I would work out and do all the things, play basketball. I thought I wasn't good. Then when I went out, and the more people, the more guys I played basketball with, a lot of them say, man, you really good. A lot of them say he doo-doo. Because it's funny, the ones around me didn't appreciate the thing. See, it's things called intangible. So if I go back to my gifts and skills, going back, see, I come back full circle. I don't have a driver's license or a car, but I know how to maintain a car. I didn't play with the top basketball players, but I had intangibles, my gifts and skills in the car. So, cause me being around people that actually knew what they were doing, I learned this. And I finally got to do it because I know as who I am is going to be opportunity. And trust me, I don't be sitting here, I want the opportunity to happen for me. No, I sit here and mind my business as I am now, and I'm doing this. I am speaking out a word service with you. I hope someone to hear it someday. That's why I'm naming this the Archives, because it's my last one going into the Brother Talks. Then when you see the Brother Talks series, you'll say, oh, okay, I see. I want to start a narrative, my narrative of who I am, not the narrative that the media. You're going to see how sad it is. When you look in the Archives, how sad it is, how people is treated. People say, since I got food in my refrigerator and everything, it shouldn't matter that I walk outside and names don't matter. Names have power because I give them power. But when I respond and just talk, as I'm talking, say, why you call me a nigger? When I talk as this, I'm the one that's wrong. So the person with the messed up mind mentality, I'm in my right mind asking them crazy listen what I'm doing. I'm talking online to crazy people. I'm in my right mind asking them, why are you treating me this way? I'm not looking for sympathy. I'm not looking for them to call me equal. I'm looking for, dude, you literally made no sense. You walked up to me and called me a nigger because you hate my skin color. Think about that. I'm in my right mind asking questions. They're hating me, trying to kill me or hurt me and shoot me and dominate and conquer me when they can't conquer me and they think they won. Even Khan isn't the word conquer. Constitution. Connect. None of that is happening. So if you take the M part of the words, nect, come together, con is derived from the word con, meaning to cast over, to join together. Even then, we're not joining together, even on thought. That's why my thought, you fell in the thought. So no matter what someone say, also I learned this, you're going to believe. I don't say belief, I say I know in what I know. You believe in what you know because you did not. If I say, how was an apple made? I'm going to do all my power say, man, I watched the apple grow. How did that? I want to actually know. That's me though. People don't want that. That's why when you're going to listen to other people, say they don't make sense. They have no clue. But then they're going to say, well, I got all of these things. They like, so those things, you're going to see how your value of you is going to be value of not you.